Beer. Just kidding. What's up, everybody? Johnny, what's up, man? How are you? I'm killing time between calls again. Trying something new. I got TikTok on, and over here I got YouTube live. Two birds with one stone. Gotta look at both screens. It'll be on for a short time. I got stuff to do tonight, but figured I'd come on and say hi to everybody. It's a little messy right now. Look at this. This side's thinner than this side. It's freaking me out. Thanks, Coke. Hey-o! Pony Power. What's up? What you up to, John? You still got your medic? Did you let that go? Let it go. Nice. Sometimes I wish I could do that too. Yeah, HVAC, right? How's that going? You liking it? Love it? Awesome. Seen some of the pictures you've put on Facebook of all the HVAC you've done. Looks good. It's professional. Well done. Hello, YouTube. What did you say there? EMS and a paramedic. EMTs and paramedics are different. Paramedics can do more skills than an EMT. Thank you. It's a little messy right now. I got two screens on. I got YouTube here, TikTok here. I'm trying to. Thank you, everybody. Of course I did. Hello there. I'm going to be bouncing back and forth, saying hi to everybody. This is an experiment to see if I can have both screens going at the same time. Everybody at YouTube land, how's it going? I'm in between calls, so I figured I'd come on here, try something. Two screens. It's kind of cool. I know there's other ways to do it. You can get apps and stuff to stream on everything, but I don't have that kind of money. So you get the tablet here, phone here. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, Joe. We just finished an MVA. Nobody was hurt. So a little refusal. So it came back. Bobby Joyce. Thank you for your service. Everybody just left. There are a bunch of people here for that MVA. Nobody hurt. Rootness, tootness. I like it. You're interested in becoming an EMT and firefighter? Well, then you should do it. It's a pretty good job. I can have no regrets. You know where I am now? How do you know? Don't do it. Hi, Brian. Tough town. What all the comments go on YouTube? Missed you guys. You love it, Brian. Oh, all the comments keep disappearing. Why? If I hit this, the comments come back. Oh, let's see. Ah, there they are. That's all right, Ken. We'll allow it. Oop, what happened? Redbeard! What's up, man? Redbeard has entered the chat. Redbeard. So I got TikTok on here, and right next to it, I got the tablet on YouTube. I'm trying to like multitask, except that comments keep disappearing on the tablet on YouTube. So I apologize if I don't get to you guys. Working as usual, me too. There's a different Ken on YouTube, I think it was. Hello, Mike. I had a bunch of people on the YouTube. Now, there's only one person there, but I appreciate you being there. We still don't have enough YouTube followers. I'll try to get you some. We got the 1,000, but now we just need the watch hours, which is the tough one. Wild West Saloon, right? It's a backup plan. That's good to have. And tourniquets hurt. Tourniquets hurt if they're working, yes. If they don't hurt, you're probably not using it right. Hello, everybody, YouTube land. Let me see if I can get the comments to come back up. Ba-bum. 15 years, awesome, very good. I've been doing it 21, 2. I don't even know. Hypoglycemia skid is golden. Thank you. It's done very well for us. Between 24 is so pretty beat, but I had to stop and see your face. Oh, thank you. I almost banged out tonight, but I'm here. How would we BVM the stash? The stash will breathe for me. Am I a first responder? I am a EMT advanced, working at the fire department tonight. Just finished a call, so figured I'd come on between calls. That's what I do. I fold it up. Somebody's asking how I do stuff with them. If I'm wearing a mask, I just take it and fold it in, and the mask fits perfect. And then when I take the mask off, my mustache is all contorted and embarrassing, so then I have to wear a mask until I am able to touch up the mustache and fix it. And it's a little messy right now. It's atrocious. I'm trying to get more hair to grow on this side because this side is too thin. Some of the hairs are broken. Too much information, probably. From Wales, greetings. You love watching us on TikTok? Awesome. I'm glad you guys are watching us. And on here as well, hopefully. We're trying to get the YouTube going even more. We need our watch hours. Now we got enough subscribers. We just need the watch hours, and then we can monetize. But the watch hours are hard to come by because shorts don't count. So you need regular watch hours and live watch hours, which is why I'm doing 2 screens at once. TikTok right here on the phone. You can see it. And YouTube there. 2 people from Wales. What are the odds? Hello, Pepper Lewis. Who's a solid fella. Certainly not me. Shift been all right there, Red? We just did 1 call. Just finished. NBA. No injuries. Detroit. Very cool. Never been to Detroit. I fell with rib pain. Just poke him in the ribs. All my comments on here keep disappearing. Let's dance. What are we to dance to? Fractured tailbone, dialysis people, and they can make me sit for hours in the chair. Ooh, that sounds painful. Aw, thanks, Sammy. You'd be the only one, probably. Oh, I pulled a muscle in my back and my leg, so it's kind of been a ginger type of shift. Trying to be careful. Crazy stories about your paramedic days. Yeah, the things we see. We have some crazy stories, I'm sure. Yeah, definitely getting old. I can't move like I used to. Another one from Wales. What is going on? Maybe this is a sign that I have to go to Wales. AMT, me too. Ooh, representing. And thank you. Yeah. Anybody on YouTube? Are you guys from Wales? Anybody from Wales? There's people on TikTok here. Multiple from Wales. How dangerous is it to sit my fractured tailbone for 4 hours? England. Another one from England. Hi, John from England. You're a whale. Probably doesn't count, but I got the YouTube screen on, and somebody from that on here is hi, John. This guy John on YouTube is from England. Not from Wales though. Bollocks. The trick to being smart is knowing when to play dumb. Right? From a paramedic. It's the best part about being advanced and working with a medic is if it's a bad call, you get to drive, you get to do all the fun stuff, you get to do all the skills, but they got to do the paperwork usually. Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate it. It's a little messy right now. You can see here. Is that a frog? Jerry Frog? Thank you. Firefighters are better. Yeah, EMS is better. Firefighters run into burning buildings. Who you wait outside all cool and say, bring them to us. Bring the patients to us. Med school, huh? Ooh, good for you. Yeah, right? AMS is way better. What does EMS stand for? Earn money sleeping. Hopefully tonight that's what it stands for. We'll find out. Everybody in the YouTube world, talking to TikTok, but how are you guys doing tonight? Where's the other guy? The guy I filmed with, Manny? He works somewhere else, so we don't work on the truck together. Manuel. Thank you, Rabbit. Appreciate it. Hairball. EMS does nothing. I love when I see like news reports, fire saved the person who wasn't breathing and stuff. And it's like, what about the ambulance? I'm pretty sure we had our hand in that. We did stuff, but everybody forgets about the ambulance, the EMTs, paramedics. Well, the firefight where I work full time, the firefighters are really good, so I give them credit. But still, we should give them credit. The ones that actually save the person's life, right? We get no recognition. I'm just reading comments from the TikTok, everybody on Do you see my comment? Which comment? We just on there too, on YouTube? Some Western for you right there. EMS in Bawston too, not an easy job. My father and stepmother were both paramedics in Bawston EMS. What's up, everybody at YouTube land? How we doing? I'm also talking to TikTok. If I'm looking here, it doesn't mean I'm ignoring you. Thank you, Doc Zombie. That's a cool name. Anything zombie, and I am enthralled. But thank you. It's a little messy right now. I'm trying to get it to look better. Fire is always sleeping while we pick up all the work. Right? You get no respect on an ambulance. It's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday. I'd sing to you, but then it would be an unhappy birthday because I can't sing. It's John's birthday on YouTube, just in case you're wondering. Let me see here. We'll get everybody on TikTok to say happy birthday to you. Ooh, it's hot in here. Where I work now, the fire guys are on call, and we're here all the time. So, 54 old fart. I'm almost there. I'm 20. Believe it. Great mustache comes great responsibilities, right? I'm not very responsible, so. Thank you. It is a serious mustache. I'm actually just the caretaker of the mustache. The mustache is the most important part. Everything I own is mustache related. I have mustache shirts, socks, and mustaches. I got a hat. I was going to wear it tonight. It's in the other room. It has a mustache on the brim. It's pretty sweet. I could never shave it off. Did you do anything good for your 54th birthday, John? How long did it take to grow? I've had it like 6 years, but I used to keep it shorter, so then I let it grow on. So I'm not 100% sure if I started from scratch how long it would take, but ace. Well, keep going. I believe you can get there. Have you ever asked a patient, I must ask you a question? Believe it or not, I have. Yes. Pretty much all the patients love it. He went long. That's what I'm going for. I don't do the tight curls. It's not my thing. I always say I'm going for the Texas Longhorn. Medic from Delco, Pennsylvania. Cool. Well, welcome. Nice rig. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's better than our other truck. We have 2 trucks here. And you're in an ambulance too? Well, welcome. Are you in my ambulance? How's the night been? Been busy? I'm only on the overnight. We just did 1 call. 2 refusals on 1 call. MBA. Only an hour into it's 1 a.m. Really, 1 a.m. Well, I appreciate you being up, hanging out with us. I hope at 1 a.m. I'm sleeping. Oof. Thank you, Jeffrey. An eventual, I know the gods are listening. That's why you don't say the Q word. Definitely don't say the Q word. Any IBS tips? Yeah, I don't know. I have that also, but I don't know. Take meds for it, Bental, something. Thank you. Do you tell any stories you've been out to? Oh, I got so many stories. So many crazy calls. We were just talking about the guy I work with tonight. Yesterday, he had a call where somebody was smoking with the nasal cannula, and the whole thing, the whole tubing caught on fire. So she had burns all over the place. I've had that, all airway burns. People are crazy. How do you work with it? I'm in nursing school, and it affects me a lot. I've had a couple close calls. I won't lie. I'll get a little personal. Funny story. I remember I was in the back here with a patient who thankfully was demented, had dementia. I had no idea what was going on, thankfully. And I had a little rumbly in the tumbly. And I leaned to the front to my partner, and I said, "Hey, in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be going to the bathroom." And he goes, "We're stuck in traffic." He goes, "Am I lighting it up to respond to the hospital?" Pringles man, I hear that all the time. And I was like, "I will reiterate, in the next 5 minutes, I will be going to the bathroom. Where is up to you." So we had to respond to the bathroom, and I made it. So fun story. There you go. Now you know more about me that you don't want to know. Somebody here? Did I see a ghost? Hello? You feel it in your soul. Yeah. That's what I learned. You don't eat Burger King at work. You look like the Pringles mascot. I hear that. Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate your sub. I hear the Pringles mascot. I hear the guy from Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Eggman. Monopoly guy. Get it all. Thank you, Space Ghost. The Space Ghost. Don't eat Burger King full stop. I like Burger King, but certainly not on the truck anymore. Learned my lesson. I'm not going to read that keyword. Thank you. Any beard advice? I can't grow mine out straight for anything. It just curls back up. Mine, when I wake up, it's all like this. So I have to beat it into submission. I have a beard brush that I straighten it out to. Then I have a hair straightener that I use to do that, to get it straight. And then I put the wax in. So don't give up if it curls back up. You just got to show it who's boss. Yeah, I use Sudden Death mustache wax. Show it to YouTube too, in case you guys want to know. Boom. Works awesome. Yeah, it's the only wax I've been able to find that actually works for me. Because mine just wants to curl up and go all different directions. Beard oil really helps control curls. I work south of Bawston, and I am an advanced EMT, yes. So, yeah, 2 places. Right now, I'm at a part-time job. I've tried many waxes, and it doesn't work. I don't know if I'm using it wrong. Like I said, like the flat hair straighteners? Just use that. That's what I do, straighten it out. Takes a little bit, and then throw the wax in after. That wax. And it works. What's YouTube doing? I keep checking on you guys, YouTube. Thank you, Fern. We were just talking about the mustache. I got TikTok going here as well. I have a poke patients' eyes with that. I try not to get that close to my patient where I can, but I could use it as self-defense. I can jab them in the eye if they're acting up. Patrick, is this the Patrick I know? Hey, are you working tonight? I've been out the last couple days. I had a pulled muscle, so banged out Monday and Tuesday night. What time is it? Yeah. I was supposed to be on last night with Foxy, but couldn't do it. Too much pain. So hopefully tonight will be a good night, so I don't have to do any crazy lifting. Yeah, I got like the sciatic, and then something in the hamstring was killing me. I don't know what I did. I think I'm just old. I probably farted too hard and pulled a muscle. Back at Brewster in a couple weeks. At least it's not a broken ankle. Yeah, that thing still hurts. 3 years later, I still got pain on my ankle. All right, Ace. You be safe. It was just Army fire. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Had a guy a month ago break a hip by sneezing. I believe it. We have auto loaders here at the fire department. We do. So nice. At my full-time job, we don't. We have power stretchers, which is good, but not auto loaders. It's private EMS, so it would cost a fortune to fix every truck with auto loaders. I'm sure eventually, hopefully, that'll be the plan, but I'm sure that's not their priority. Your full-time job hates you. Probably. I just got to win the. Private EMS was a thing. Oh yeah, private EMS everywhere. It's where my full time job is. Can't complain. I mean, there's no pension, but pays pretty well. I really can't complain. They've been good to me. Tips on how to pass an EMT trauma exam. Redbeard's the guy for that. I'm not good at teaching people. I always just say, study, do the pocket prep and limit creative apps and go through all the tests, practice tests. Yeah, I used to work for AMR, private EMS, and I loved AMR. That's not saying I don't like where I am now. It's not. So. Why is that not working? I killed the truck. But I loved AMR. Still be there if they were still around, but such is life. But doing well where I am now. And here is pretty good. Time is 9:13. One thing that grosses you out that you have to deal with. I don't know. Like, I've seen so much stuff, maggots eating people's feet, vomit, poop, I've been covered in all of it. Emma loves you. Me? Aw, hi, Emma. Who's Emma? Lower GI bleed? Yeah, it smells, but you get used to it. I don't know. I can't really think of anything that grosses me out anymore. Maybe I'm just desensitized by the horror movies I grew up with. C. diff? Yeah, even that. Smells bad, but bed bugs. Yeah, screw bed bugs. I don't want to do bed bugs. A couple of years ago, we had a guy, well-being check. Last time we was seen was like 3 weeks before. So we pulled up to the house, opened the door. We're still like outside the house, and we're like, yeah, we know what's going on. You could smell him from outside the house. Like, oh, he's dead. Thank you, Mario. I appreciate it. Emma is a pretty girl. Oops. Excellent. Guys, Louisiana heat for 7 days. Yeah, they get messy. They get gross. Surprised he didn't explode. Right. Our guy was melting through the floorboards. My supervisor was like, just put your scope on him and do some lung sounds. And I'm like, he's melting through the. I'm not new, right? You can't like trick me. Saved 2 people from heart attacks using a defib. Awesome. Well done. I love that all these places now are starting to have defibs for just those, those occurrences. My old gym, they asked me like, "Hey, do you think we should have a defib?" And I was like, "Yes, they're so important to have." So it's great when you see defibs out in the world. How's old Edna doing? Still causing chaos at the home? She is always causing chaos, but we love Edna. I just posted a video an hour ago with Edna, and we have more. We're filming more Sunday morning with Edna. Might not go well for her, but what health insurance do you have? United Health, form of United Health. It's insurance. Hello from Missouri. How are you doing, merman? So, John, you said it just turned your birthday because it's 1 a.m. You doing anything good for your birthday? Hopefully something exciting. When does it ever go well for her? I know, right? We actually had a skit where she was dead. Turns out she wasn't. So, but in the skit, we thought you don't see that, but she was playing dead. Thankfully, she's still around. Just relax. It's a 16-hour EMS shift. Very good. Have a cold one for me. I'm just doing a 12-hour tonight. Go home, have tomorrow off, and a 24 Saturday. We all have an Edna, right? Everybody knows somebody is taking that patient who's just like Edna. Working? You work for the council, government, street cleaner? No. It's never fun working on your birthday. Well, I hope you have a good birthday, even at work. Are you a paramedic? I am not. I am a EMT advanced, lowercase ALS. Diabetic, as somebody said. ALS light, right? That's a good one too. What thing in the ambulance are you most grateful for? Well, the Lucas device is pretty awesome, so we don't have to do CPR. Lowercase ALS. I made that one up, but you can borrow it if you want. Puke bags always come in handy. I always make the joke that the puke bag is the most important piece of equipment you can have in your ambulance, because when you need it now. Otherwise, messy, right? Everything else can wait a few, but you need the puke bag. Go for the pee. I just don't have time. Like, getting your paramedic takes so long. Like, one, it's a lot of money, but I could go for free where I work. You just gotta work there for a couple of years. But it's just like 2 years of your life, all the school, all the hospital time and stuff. Like, I don't have it in me to. I literally could not find the time right now to do that. So, right, 1 or 2 in your pocket. That's smart. What's your choice of med choice for severe agitation? Oxygen bottle. Bonk! Off the head. Works every time. It's a good excuse, right? How can I? I'd have to bring my my 3-year-old to class. I'm sure they wouldn't love that. I mean, she is adorable, but it'd be difficult. And I think if I was going to go to school for 2 years or whatever, however long it takes, I might go nursing instead, because I don't want to be on an ambulance for too much longer. I hate stair sharing, carrying people down the stairs. I've already got hurt once. Just don't have it in me. Kids make great practice patients, right? X-ray all the way. X-ray could work as well. Trader. Love the name of the page. Thank you. I thought I was pretty creative when I came up with that. We're not mediocre. It's Medi-Ocre. Medi for medical, and Ocre, the town that we work in. Have you ever given birth? I'm almost due soon, if you can tell. It's coming. All right, Doc. Have a good night. Be safe. Heading back to the rig. Really? We didn't have to carry so many patients down like horrible staircases. This isn't my forever job here. I went to film school, right? And I worked in Hollywood, and I only got my EMT so I could get a job at AMR here in Boston to transfer out to AMR in LA. So I had a job to go to get back into Hollywood. And that was like 2001. And here I am still. So, yeah, this wasn't supposed to be my forever job either, but here I am. Here I am. Rockin' like it. Could have done westerns, right? I could be in A Million Ways to Die in the West. Mustache song, right? A mustache, if you only had a mustache. That would have been my jam if I could be in that movie. Be a shoo-in. Me and Neil Patrick Harris jamming. What medical emergency do you hate the most? Anything with kids. Respiratories with kids, those can be scary because they crash quick. Done a handful of PD codes. Those are never fun. Right out of high school, so you were smart. I didn't figure that out. I didn't do this until I was in my mid to late 20s. What is this? If I was on a car traveling at the speed of light and I try to turn my headlights on, would they work? I'm sure they work, but they don't light up this far, right? They wouldn't light up ahead of you. I mean, physics would say they would still turn on. It maybe light at the space where they turn on, like the light bulb, but you wouldn't light in front of you. Trained first. Ever deliver a baby? Close. I've either been like a minute too late or a minute too early. I've showed up and you could hear the baby coming out. Alder? What's that? What's an alder? Did I say that right? Alder? I'm not sure what that is. But you're moving? Well, I mean, maybe. But even though you're moving at the speed of the light, right? So you can't go fast on the speed of light. Therefore, if you were going the speed of light, you turn your lights on, they wouldn't be able to go faster than the speed of light because theory of relativity, you can't go faster than the speed of light anyway. So I think it would just be stop. What do you think, Nick? What would it do? What thing in the ambulance do you hate the most? Usually my partner. No, that's not true. What do I hate? Having to suction. Suction's always a pain in the butt. I don't like that. I think we have a KED somewhere. Has anybody ever used a KED? I used it once, like 10 years ago, because I didn't have a PD backboard and I needed one. So I used it, folded up as a PD backboard. It worked awesome. It would appear normal. So it would light further ahead, but how would that work? I don't understand. What was ChatGPT saying? I would think if you're traveling at the speed of light, it wouldn't be able to go further because you're already traveling at the speed of light, so it would only be terminated at the site. Real important science questions here, everybody. Use the one for extrication out of a ditch. Anybody use masked trousers pants? Now I'm dating myself. The other guys explain this. What did he say? Usually 10 drip. 10 drip. Well, my other job has 15 drips. But, you TKO it a lot. Samantha, how do you wear an N95? I take it and I fold it in. And it works fine. But then when I take the mask off, it's all deformed. So I gotta then fix it. Let me see. Aider. Oh, aider. I said alder. What's an aider? Aider? What's that? The only time I ever touched mask trousers, we used to do a camping trip with my old job. You do Con Ed up in New Hampshire camping, and they'd get all the mask trousers and inflate them, and we'd float on them down a river. That's like, am I in the States? I am in Massachusetts. I am in south of Bawston. This might freeze for 1 second. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear me, but all right, I'm back. Sorry, the wife was texting me. Have you ever worked IFT in 911? I work both, actually. I work 2 12-hour shifts on IFT, and I work a 24 on 911, and I love both. I actually love IFT as well. Most people hate IFT, but I find it enjoyable. The patient's usually interesting. You have the sick patient, and you have the story as to what's going on, so you can kind of put things together, and you learn from that. And sometimes I like the long rides. I brought a kid from Children's Hospital in Boston to Katyville, New York one day. It was 6.5 hours just to get to his house. I love that. That took our whole shift, and we got a little overtime. A person that saves lives and injured people, like broken arms and legs, similar to your job, but well, that's cool. You don't do that anymore? I don't know if we have stuff like that in the States, but here in England, right? I am an EMT advanced. Have I dropped a patient? No. No, I really haven't, thankfully. Not the wood. Ball. ALS tonight. Manuel. Manny's on YouTube. Manny, I got TikTok here and YouTube here. Balancing both. Who's my medic? Tonight? I don't know if I should say his name. I don't know if he wants me to say his name, but I got a good medic tonight. Alberta, huh? Very cool. You don't hate me because I'm American, right? And that's a whole bunch of stuff going on. You're going to leave it on? I'm not going to be on too much longer. Been on for 46 minutes. Doing well. Say happy birthday to John, Manny. John's here. He's from England. It's his birthday. Where's Manny? He's actually on. I'm live over here on YouTube. I got a tablet set up, so I'm also live on YouTube. That's why I keep looking over here. And Manny just signed on, so he's talking to me on there. No tariffs between us. We're good. Good. I will admit, I don't hate everything Trump's doing. Some stuff I'm all for. The whole tariff battle with Canada. I almost said Canada. Canada, I don't know about that. Have you ever failed an intubation? Everybody misses intubations. It's just one of those things. You try. If you miss, go to the next thing. What state are you? EMTs are rare. I'm in Massachusetts. We have a bunch of advanced here. At the department here, there's 3. And then at my full-time job is a bunch. Oh, you do it at work, John? You still do it? That's cool. Jill, yep. Well, the what I call the labia majora airway, the LMAs, they look like that, right? We have the LMAs at my full-time job, and those are great. Connecticut, not even an EMT class in the state. Yeah, well, we're kind of the redheaded stepchildren of EMS. Most people think we're pointless. I mean, in some ways I can be like, well, you should just go for a medic, but I don't know. Using iGel today, works every time. Yeah, we have those here. I still have yet to use one. Plenty of LMAs. Combi tubes a couple times back in the day. I can't intubate anymore. When I was an intermediate, I was able to intubated a ton, but then when I had to go, when they were getting rid of intermediate and made us get our advanced, they took that skill away. So now I can't intubate anymore. So I never do anymore. Alabama, and I'm an advanced. Cool, another advanced. And people are 50-50 on the use of advanced, but I run now on truck. Yeah, we a lot of the trucks where I am full time, there's a lot of medic advanced trucks. Seems to work well. I do all the skills, and the medic gets to think. I don't like thinking. I'm just like poke hole, that's me. He does the thinking, and then he does the paperwork, and I drive listening to Britney Spears or something to the hospital. Not Britney Spears, more Taylor Swift. Benson Boone, I learned it because my son has thinning heart. Oh. Well, it's good that you have that knowledge. Come in handy. Everybody say hi to John. He's been hanging out on YouTube with us. Give me a little shout out, John, for hanging out all this time. I be banging. John says hi, everyone. Let's see if I can put this back in. Don't fall. Type of monitor. I got the right here. It's the LifePak 15. My other job, my full-time job, is a Zoll. Zool. There is no Dana, only Zool. I don't know when I watch Ghostbusters. Hasn't been tonight. I got in at 6. Where's the camera on this thing anyway? Jesus, I don't even know. Like, oh, right there. Duh. Got in at 6 tonight. It is now 9:30. We've done one call. Did an MBA. Nobody hurt, so 2 refusals. So it hasn't been bad. Can't complain. Hopefully the night will be good. Mega code. Well, if you can have one call, that's a good call to have, right? Get them back now. Paid bus? That's a fire department now. Let's see. That's good. Yeah. Usually not too bad down here where I am right now. You doing anything after work for your birthday? No, Ross? Yeah. It's rare, right? Emma loves, she wants you to say. Mediocre lads. That's a great name, Mediocre. You can't have the steps, but you can grow your own. Maybe. I don't know how you, well, how to say it. Don't want to assume genders. Look at that. Redbeard just said, "Happy birthday, John." John's from England. He's hanging out with us. Just turned to his birthday, so it's pretty cool. He's hanging out with us. Third arrest in 3 hours. Wow. I think that means you should go home with pay. You've done enough work. Right? Like I feel like if you do a bunch of codes, right, and you've shown you know how to do CPR, like you shouldn't have to. John says thank you. Right. When you need to restart your CPR card, you should just be like, I've done 14 codes. That should qualify as my CPR card. It's a good idea, right? Give like a frequent flyer or like a frequent punch card. You know, every time you do CPR, you get a little punch of the card, and if you fill up all 10, you get CPR card. Lucas shit the bed. Oh, that's no good. All right, Medic Master. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to be out shortly as well. I'm going to do a couple things. So a few more minutes here, and I'll be Signing out. Gotta make my bed. I haven't even made my bed yet. I was gonna film a skit tonight, and I set up my camera in the back of the truck, like right now. But as soon as I put my microphone on, and we got a call. Figures. So going live in 20. Or maybe I'll sign on for a few with you when I sign off. You laying in yours? I should be laying in mine. Set up my CPAP because I need CPAP because there's that error code again. Why does it do that? How is it being a paramedic? I don't know. I'm not a paramedic. I'm an advanced, but I assume that's pretty good. You get paid better than I do. Making sure I don't miss anything. Yeah. Okay. All right, John. You have a good day. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for hanging out. It's pretty cool. Looking to make the jump to that career. It's a decent career. I like it. Good job security. Everybody's getting sick all the time. EMT, AMT, and paramedic. We also have ambulance drivers now. We always used to make that joke, ambulance drivers. But now, Kate. Is that Kate from old AMR days? Kate K. Must be. What's up, Kate? I said Kate a lot of nonsense. But yeah, now we have actual ambulance drivers. Are you at work? I banged out Monday and Tuesday because I hurt my leg, but I think I'll be all right. Hey-o. Are you at Brewsterland? All right, I'm going to sign out of the YouTubes here. Stay on there for a minute.